Hey guys, Fox here with a set 8 matchup for you guys between two of the revival decks. I'll be playing Minerva on the left, and my buddy Costa on the right will be playing Luquier. So we'll go ahead and get into it. Got the dice roll for you guys. Yeah, let me know what you guys have been. I don't know why I was cutting my own deck there for a second. But let me know what you guys have been thinking of the new set so far. Been really enjoying it myself.
I'll keep.
I think glitter has definitely probably been one of my favorite things out of the new D format so far. So I'll go first. I'll draw, discard, discard. You ride, and you're good.
Draw. Discard. Ride. Irina. Skill my starter to draw 1. And I will attack for 8.
No order.
Draft check.
Damage check. Power to my Vanguard. I'll draw for turn. I will discard for Roby to ride, and I'll use Melissa's skill. I check the top 5 cards on my deck, choose 2 cards from among them, and put them into my soul, and then I shuffle my deck. 4 and 5, so I'll choose Chamomile and Minerva and put them into my soul, and then I shuffle. And then Chamomile has the same skill when I ride over top of her. Put these in a soul. And then I will place Drilling Angel, use its skill to put Chamomile into soul. Check the top 3 for another Chamomile. And it's not there. And I had 3 triggers on the top of my deck.
It's okay.
That always happens when I do that
Wasn't the
skill.
over trigger.
No, the over trigger wasn't on top. It was the next card. So I would have damage checked. It's funny. Sometimes you have to handicap yourself. Go 10,000 to Vanguard.
No guard.
Drive check.
Damage check. Draw trigger. Power to van, and I draw.
Good.
Draw. We'll discard. Ride Lillian. I will use Irina's skill, checking top 7. Putting 1 from among them into the soul. Shuffle the rest back. And then I will call Silverthorn Rising Dragon. Put a card from my hand into the soul with its skill. And then draw a card. Then I will attack your Vanguard for 10.
No guard.
Draft check.
Damage check. No trigger.
And then attack for 10 with Rising Dragon.
I'll guard.
Go ahead.
And I'll stand and draw. I will discard to ride. Chamomile skill. Check the top 5 and put 2 units in the soul. So I will put Melissa and Cider into soul. So basically Minerva's abilities are during my turn, if my soul has a grade 3 with Regalia, its card name on my front row, get 5k, which I do have 1 in there right now. And then once per turn, I can Soul Blast 1, look at the top card of my deck, and put it on top of my deck or into my soul. And then at the end of the battle that it attacked a Vanguard, if my opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, which yours isn't, I counterblast 1 Soul Blast 3, discard a only Genesis to restand it, and it gets dragged -1.
Okay.
So it can't restand right now. But I can still do the Soul Blast 1 to look at the top card and leave it there, soul charge it. So I will, let's see what's in my hand first. I'm going to Soul Blast 1, look at the top card of my deck. I'm going to soul charge it. And then I'm going to use Chamomile skill to counterblast 1 to call it to rear guard. And then I'm going to call the Painkiller Angel. And then I will go 18,000 Vanguard because my front row gets 5k because I have the Minerva and Soul.
No guard.
We'll go first drop check, no trigger. Second drop check, no trigger.
Damage check, no trigger.
And I'll go 10,000 to your Vanguard. Or 15 rather. Sorry.
Damage check.
And I'll go 23,000 to your Vanguard.
25.
And I will Soul Blast 1 to retire this unit and draw. And then I'll use this skill to call it to the back row and Soul Charge 1. And then here we go.
Stand and draw. I will discard to ride Luquier. Skill of Lillian, I Soul Charge 1, and then choose a card from my soul and add it to hand. And then I will use Luquier's skill. I will Counterblast 1, put a card from my hand into the soul, choose 3 units with different grades from my soul, and call them to rear guard. So grade 3, 1, and also 0. And since I called 3 units, my Rising Dragon gets +10. Skill versus J. I can Soul Blast 1 to countercharge. And skill of Luxwell gets +5. And when attack boosted hits, I put it in the soul and draw a card. And since you're at a grade 3, everything I called out with Luquier's skill gets +5 additionally as well. I will call Falcate Performer, and I will attack your Vanguard for 21. Skill of Falcate, I will choose a grade 0 from my drop zone and put it into my soul.
No guard.
Twin drive first, second.
Damage.
I will attack with this J. It's 18 plus 18, 36,000.
No guard.
Skill of Songster into the soul to draw a card. And then
So you gotta place 4 to get the +10k, right?
there's an additional +10k.
Oh, okay. So he gets +10, and then he gets
and then
+10.
4
if
more
you get
replaced to get
It's an
it.
additional. Okay, gotcha,
So it's just +10, 20, and then I got +5 from being called off of Luquier, so 31,000.
So 23. We'll go 33.
Okay. At the end of my turn, Luquier's skill, I could put 2 units from my field into the soul to draw a card.
Stand, draw. Side. Draw. We'll call Drilling Angel. Use its skill to put a 1 soul. 3, it's not there, so I shuffle. And then we'll call use Minerva's skill, Soul Blast 1, and look at the top card of my deck. So Soul Blast, Chamomile, look at the top card of my deck. I will leave it there, use Chamomile skill, Counterblast 1, and call her. I will go 23 to Vanguard.
28.
Or I lied, 33 because of percent ride.
No. Power to my Vanguard, no heal.
28 to Vanguard.
To my 23.
first drive check, draw trigger, power to Drilling Angel, and I draw. Second check, critical trigger to Minerva, power to Drilling Angel. Minerva skill, counterblast 1, discard a Genesis unit, and Soul Blast 3. So 1, 2, and 3. Use their skills like the counterblast for Chamomile, but you don't have to counterblast for Melissa. She restands. Only drive -1. So 28 to Vanguard, 1 drive with an extra critical.
53.
Okay. Draw trigger, power here, and draw.
What's that regards power?
This one is.
That one over there.
This one is 18, 23, 33, because I gave 1 trigger here and 1 trigger here.
Okay.
33 to Vanguard. And this one is. Okay. And then skill to. So that's 1 to retire the painkiller to draw.
Okay.
And then you're go.
Stand, draw, Persona Ride. I will use Luquier's skill, Carablast 1, put a card from my hand into the soul, call out 3 units with different grades. I will call 1, 2, 3, and then I will swap positions with these 2. The Rising Dragons both get +10 since I called out 3 units, and the units I called also get +5 themselves from Luquier's skill. I will activate from the soul the order Hurry and join the Silverthorn Servants. I will choose this Silverthorn Rising Dragon. It gets the skill to go into the soul and out of the soul when my Vanguard attacks. And I will attack your Vanguard for 30,000 with Rising Dragon.
28, 33.
We'll attack with Luquier. I will use the skill to call Silverthorn Rising Dragon into the soul, and then call out from my soul Silverthorn Rising Dragon. Since I now called 4 cards from soul, both of the Silverthorn Rising Dragons are up 20,000, so these are both 40,000 themselves. First check. Draw trigger, I'll give power to this Silverthorn Rising Dragon, and I draw. Second check. I will attack for 51,000.
Take that one.
And then 55,000 with Silverthorn Rising Dragon.
Guard that one, and I will discard.
And then the end of my turn, I will choose 2 rear guards, put them into my soul, and draw a card. And it is your go.
Stand and draw. Persona Ride to draw. We'll call Drilling Angel. Use its skill to put Melissa into soul. Check top 3. Melissa. I'll use Minerva's skill. Soul Blast Melissa to check the top card. I will leave it there. I will call Alyssa, and I will not soul charge with her ability. And then I'm not seeing a single Angelica this game. We'll go 28 to Vanguard.
Perfect card.
We'll go critical here, power here. And we'll go all effects here. Skill Minerva, counterblast 1, discard a Genesis unit, and soul blast 3. 1, 2, and 3. 3 stand. 28,000 with a critical to Vanguard. 1 drive.
1 to pass.
And trigger. I gave both trigger powers here. And one of the extra criticals here. So, and it's got +5. So 18, 23, 33, 43 with 2 damage if it hits.
48.
It's 53 because I Persona Road.
You got it.
Good game.
Okay.
Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.